You are watching the Pan-African Daily TV with Dr. Susan Tatah. The Africa we want: unity, consciousness, our culture, our spirituality, our history. One Africa for Africans worldwide. Motherland's calling its diaspora home. Join my voice. Join my team. Join my campaign. Campaign 21 hashtag 1 million subscribers on the Pan-African Daily TV YouTube. Be a volunteer. Apply now. Be the new Africa. Greetings everyone. Greetings my global family. I hope all of you are doing well. We are live on the Pan-African Daily TV this evening, Saturday, a very exclusive day. And we have a special guest, like I announced. I want all of you to join me here so I can explain actually what happened yesterday and do apologize officially, because most of you were just getting, like worried. I got up in the morning and I saw many calls. Oh my God. But we had a brilliant conversation yesterday with King Maponga and Ambassador Tony Jaja, who actually touched on the topic of the BRIC alliance and the impact of, on the impact on Africa and what you need to know. So please, if you're joining me, let me know where you're watching from. And you can always ask the question or share your comments in the chat. We'll be happy to bring it to our guest when she comes live. Or you just have some concerns, greetings, like we do in this community here. I want to thank all of you who stayed yesterday, and I want to thank you that have been joining consistently for the whole week, because this week had actually been, it has been a tough week on Pan-African Daily TV. We've had our honorable guests that have been joining us here in studio. And so, yes, today is another special edition, and we have a very honorable guest in studio with us right here. But like I said, I'm just waiting all of you to join so I can begin to excuse myself for what happened yesterday. I'm so sorry. And yes, so join us right now live on Pan-African Daily TV. Let me know where you're watching from. I can already see a lot of you joining in. Today we have a special exclusive conversation with Dr. Mandy. Dr. Mandy would actually tell you about her dreams, her passions. And the good news, like I told you, is we have just been awarded the SHE Millionaire 2024, Dr. Susan Tatah. And I told her this honoree or this award is not me, it's not about me, it's about the entire Pan-African Daily TV, because we are a family, we are all stakeholders, we are the continental media telling the African story from our perspective, but not only that, actually empowering Africa through changing the narratives, mindset, education, consciousness, awareness of who we are, who our culture is, and what we need to know about our ancient history and our values as Africans. So, of course, we've been doing this for the past since 2020, and you've always been here on the platform with us, sharing these beautiful conversations. I also want to thank our guests, our honorable guests that have, we've talked to Africa's most powerful voices, whether it's in Pan-Africanism, entrepreneurship, talking to young people. Our girls were on the show the whole of this week, expressing their vision for the Africa that we want. So I really want to congratulate all of you that are joining this stream right now. This is not going to be the last. Tomorrow we're still going to get a guest, probably, right? Thank you, Sister Mary, Elizabeth Mary. Thank you. I also appreciate you guys too. Thank you for yesterday. Thank you for the support. Thank you for actually being part of this community. And I appreciate you all. Actually, I would not be wasting our time so much because we have a lot to talk about. The SHE Millionaire, she's a very busy queen sister out there in South Africa trying to put one of top Africa's women that have been changing the landscape of Africa through socio-economic, political, cultural landscape by, doing impossible things out there. And this queen here is going around collecting everyone she thinks deserve that honor, that needs to be appreciated and awarded with her She Millionaire Award. And you can imagine, so all of us are millionaires, like you know it. But like I said, I just want to find out. We're so curious why she chose us, not just us, and what are the criterias, and who is a she millionaire? What is it? How, do you become a she millionaire? Like, I mean, you can imagine a continent of 1.4 billion people and the diaspora. And this queen, I'm telling you, is honoring, I don't know how many hundreds of them, beautiful, extravagant women. Like, all of us are just going to be looking so fly on that day. In Limpopo, Johannesburg on November 9 is going to go down, all roads will be leading over that space there to South Africa. So I want to thank you. I don't think, yeah, thank you, Patience. You're watching us from the US. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody that is joining. Pan African Daily TV is a place where we honor, where we respect ourselves, where we appreciate one another. Okay, there's not competition. Women work together, the children work together, parents work together, our kings work together. So it's a place where we bring the solidarity of who we are, the Africa that we are. Okay, yes, the Ubuntu, the spirit of love and unity and harmony and promotion among us. And you can imagine, hey, this girl sitting right here is just a She Millionaire Awardee. And so, yes, you want to be a She Millionaire? Please make sure you're watching this, because this is not the end of it. We still have tickets, all right? You can still book your ticket right now online as we're speaking, and you're going to be with us in Limpopo. And that's the reason why she's coming here. To I really tell you that South Africa is open for all these global powerful women out here. So if you need just a hangout, you say, I want to dash out on this weekend, we'll be giving you an invitation right now. And most of you, South Africa is visa free. That's the reason why I could just jump and I'll be in South Africa the next minute. All I need to do is get my ticket, and we're going to be asking her how to book. Do we need to book seats? Do we need to book hotels? Do we need to, what is it that we still have? But from what I hear, the seats are running out as fast as possible. Maybe she will do a special honor for Pan African Daily TV fans in South Africa. Of course, we know one of our biggest population is in South Africa. Most of our biggest followers are in South Africa. So I already heard people from Uganda telling me, oh, Dr. Tatah, I want to come with you. Is it possible to come along with you? The Queen is going to answer all these questions and tell us what is to be done, what can we do now, and how you can be in South Africa, Johannesburg, Limpopo, the place to be in November. You cannot end 2024, people, without going to South Africa this year. All of us, all roads are leading to South Africa. Do you just want to hang out? That's the most beautiful place in Africa. Now you imagine why the white people are sticky there. They don't want to go any other way. It's the paradise. As I'm telling you, I was in Cape Town 2023 for the awards, and I didn't have the chance to go to Limpopo. So when this queen said, Dr. Tatah, you have won that award, I left everything lying down. I said, I'm going down to meet the beautiful women of Africa, the mothers of the continent. We're going to power this revolution. Okay. So please make sure you're getting ready. Like I said, you want to follow me to South Africa? This is the right time. Okay. And we're not just going, we're going to explore. We're going to meet important people. We're going to meet prominent people, women that are shaking, that are making it happen on the continent of Africa. So good. Greetings. I hope we're good now to go. Let me bring in the queen of She Millionaire. All right. Dr. Mandy is right here. SIGAUKE. She's going to tell us everything. She's so beautiful, pretty. Her smile, her gap tooth. You look at her. I was just like, am I going to be among them? Wow. African women for women. So please, this queen, Dr. Mandy SIGAUKE, look at her. I told you, she's great. I mean, like this queen, like, I mean, black don't crack. You know it. So yes, this is our honorable exclusive guest for tonight, my dear people. And we'll be going to Limpopo, South Africa for the SHE Millionaire Award. She's the founder, as young as she is. I'm telling you, if you see the woman that she's pulling around the world. I'd be like, I'm so curious, like, how does this start? How do you get it? So, my queen, greetings here on this global Pan African Daily TV family. How are you doing, Dr. Mandy?
Uh, I'm well. Thank you for having me today. I'm so excited. I was looking forward to this interview.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. I know you have a very, very tight schedule. Even right now, you're in Cape Town, trying to put things together, even though the event is actually going to take place in Limpopo. Am I right?
Yes.
Wonderful. So just tell us a little bit about yourself. What is this all about? Like, this is your show and this is the family, and everybody is curious to know who is this powerful woman bringing all sort of women, big diplomats, women that are in science, women that are making things impossible, billionaires on the continent together. So who are you, Dr. Mandy? What is your vision? When did you start this? Let us know about you.
Thank you, Doctor. Yes, I'm Dr. Mandy. I'm the founder of SHE Millionaire, Ladies Business Expo. I started SHE Millionaire as a platform to associate women with wealth.
Hmm.
For a long time, there's been an objectification of women. You know, when they are advertising a Mercedes Benz, the woman is there not as the owner, but just as the model. So I decided to say, why can she not be also a millionaire? She also can be a millionaire. She can be a CEO. She can be a business owner. So the whole idea about she millionaire is like she is a millionaire if she programs her mind. So it's a boss lady with a wealth mindset. There
Mm.
is a reprogramming of mindset that has to happen to that woman so that she can be able to conquer the world and dominate the economy.
Mm.
So when I started She Millionaire, it was so passionate about it, about saying this is the time that women has to show up in places of influence, that they have to have a say, that they have to own businesses and do something in their lives. So when I came to South Africa, I got my degree in international relations and I didn't get a job. So I was distributing CVs, not getting a job because my mindset was just to be behind the laptop working for someone because I've always envisioned myself working. So when the rate of unemployment is increasing each and every day. So when I couldn't get a job, I resorted to live an artificial lifestyle. I wanted to keep up with my other friends that are making it in life, posting on social media, doing these other things, this kind of life that we want to show off when the actual life that we are going through is not the one that we are showing people. So the social media shows the end product. It doesn't show the process to greatness or everything that happens when you really want to make it in life. So for a long time, I kept it like that, until I got to a point where my husband sat me down and said, "You have been fake for quite a long time. Don't you think it's time that you accept that you're not getting a job and start something before you even lose this marriage?" I was a borrower. I used to borrow a lot. uh Borrow wigs, borrow everything, trying to keep up, with the trends. And that time when I got that question, when he really confronted me to say, where are we going with this? I had a self introspection and said, who do I want to please? Do I want to please people at the expense of my own life, or I need to accept where I am right now and start from these humble beginnings to do something, to make an impact. Do you have me?
Yes.
So I wanted to be working, I wanted to be doing a lot of things. I said, let me create it on my own because no one is doing this for me. So I believe nothing great what was ever achieved without enthusiasm in life. I believe if you just start from where you are, you can move mountains. So do you know what I did? The first thing, I removed the fake nails and I started selling pap in the streets of Limpopo. That was my first move. The graduate had to sell at one point. So I started selling. When I started selling, I felt like I've really degraded myself, but the idea of counting money every day made me to see the reason why I should continue selling. So from selling the pub, going to look for opportunities and, looking for builders, selling pub, and even my relatives would call me and say, why are you selling? Did we even send you to school for you to start selling? And I said, yes, I've got to start somewhere with life.
Yes.
From there, fast forward the story, I started to meet and interact with business women. The first businesswoman that I interacted with gave me the opportunity to sell in a boutique. And then she said, I can see that you are good at selling. Let's go. Then I started selling for her. From there, she told me that my time was up. She no longer needed me. The day that she told me she no longer needed me, I felt like my world was really crumbling. And I asked myself, what is it that I don't know about business? Because this woman has been really mentoring me and showing me how to make money. So that's how I started my first business, which was my boutique. And I started selling. And she came to me and she said, well done, this is what I wanted you to see, that you just need to have a mindset that wants to make money.
Yes.
From there, I started to go to China. I started to get equipment from China, bringing it to South Africa, opened my events company, opened my beauty school. Then I started to hire women. From there, I never had time to fake life because now I was really living the real life.
Yes.
And I became a life and business coach first because I realized women lack mentorship. They don't have people to guide them. Once we have people that have arrived, they don't have time to also look and to mentor other women out there. So I started to my embrace your vision. I started to be a coach, and I would coach women to say, you don't need to work for anyone. Work for your own self. Use
Ashe.
your own hands. Start with the resources that you have, and you get it right.
Mm.
So when I was training women, I started training women how to do events. I started doing workshops to train women. From there, I started SHE Millionaire. I knew that the problem was not that people did not have money. The problem was in the mind. The limitations, there was they were just there in the mind. A woman needed to just reprogram your mind and become your own boss. That's how I owned a title, Post Lady, because I was now hiring women, employing women to work. And my first SHE Millionaire was all about empowering women to just work. You know, we have informal businesses. Women are doing businesses, but they're not known because most of them in Africa, they haven't got to the stage where they start to register their business and they start to make them formal. And we are the economic drivers. We make things happen. We
Yes.
just need to be helped to formalize those informal business and start to make impact. So I started to reach out to women to say, what is it that you are doing? package yourself. Go out there, open your page, open your company, do something. Look for collaborations. So She Millionaire started to open platforms for women to network and grow, equip each other in business. It doesn't matter where you are. What you need is someone that can help you to make it in life. What you need is just a network, a connection, meaningful business connections that can take you from where you are to another level.
Yes.
So my first She Millionaire event, we had 150 women gathered together. And then we started to do awards to celebrate women. The purpose of the awards is to spotlight what women are doing. When we honor you at She Millionaire, we do videos, we take you, we want women to know what you are doing and to grow you. I've realized that there are women that are out there doing things, but they're not known. So the purpose was to celebrate those women and spotlight them so that they can start to collaborate. The Africa that we want is a boundary-free Africa, a culture-free Africa that does not have limitations, a visa-free Africa where we can access and trade and make money together. Collaboration over competition. We have been known for a long time for competing. I don't know why we have to compete as women. We're just intimidated by another woman for no reasons. So we are promoting collaboration over competition, where we can leverage our different, our experiences, our businesses to build a viable economy. So the whole idea is for us to stop this thing of saying, this is my small portion, this is me, this is what, and then this is us. Because together we can do more. So our first awards, we were honoring women. Those awards, we honored 13 women. The second She Millionaire, 18 women. And the third She Millionaire, 70 women.
Oh, okay.
That's what we are doing. So we are honoring them. We are bringing them together. We are having a She Millionaire first edition magazine. When you leave that hall, you'll be having access to every woman that have been honored. You've got their contact details. You've got everything that you need for you to start to do business across Africa and beyond Africa. So on this year's awards, we are intentional in collaboration. This is the time that we need to make millions. We are associating women with wealth. We are not objects. We are here to make a difference. And South Africa has been at the forefront promoting entrepreneurship, opening up workshops, opening up resources, because the reason why women cannot make it is not that they don't have ideas, it's limited access to funds.
Yes.
They've got brilliant ideas. They just don't have the funds to execute the brilliant ideas that they have. So we have seen women in South Africa doing well in promoting entrepreneurship and formalizing businesses, opening doors for women to do business. And from there, we have seen women in Kenya, Nigeria. There have been a surge in the rise of, entrepreneurship. And it's women that are really key economic drivers. And
Yes.
we want to bring those women together. Once the minds are collaborated of these brilliant women, then trust me, there's nothing that can stop us from making it and building the Africa that is united. The Africa that can say to another woman, go, go, go. We see you, sis. You can do it. And we've got your back. So that's all about this woman, spotlighting. I don't rest. I post and spotlight them. I package them nicely and ensure that people get to know about them. That's my calling and my assignment that I've been given, to spotlight them, celebrate them, to achieve more. So she can be a millionaire if she has a wealth mindset. That's me. Thank you.
Whew. Let me check the chat because I see people already asking questions and then. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. I love the fact that you like, you know, the ideas are there. It's just the mindset. And like on your slogan, you said, wealth is a mindset. Can you talk about that?
Yes, I can talk about that. You know, you don't wake up a millionaire. It's not being a millionaire that is important. It's becoming a millionaire, the process of becoming a millionaire, that is very important. And that process starts in the mind. What do you see? Because if you're not seeing millions, then you can't make them. Why millions? Because we aim for high. So what is the exact amount that I want to raise? That should be your number one question. In everything that I do, how much do I want? Which then gives you your why. If you want a million, then you have to behave like a millionaire. Then you have to think like a millionaire because that's what you want. So when that mind has been reprogrammed, whatever that is in the mind has to materialize into a vision board. How do I make that million? So we don't believe in just motivating. I'm not a motivational speaker. I motivate with my life. I don't tell people that you're going to make millions without a plan. I know exactly how much I want to raise every month. And that keeps me going even if I feel tired. When I see that figure, I wake up and work. So first, what is it that I want? How much do I want to raise? It's the mind that is working before you even go and talk about any business that you want to do. So once the mind has been conditioned, by the way, I'm a neuro-linguistic practitioner. You need to first feed your mind before you go outside, because that's your powerful tool that can unlock every door that you think is closed. It's just the mind. So once you program it to say we want to make millions, we need to make a plan. In the process of making a plan, there are sacrifices that need to be made for one to become a millionaire. What am I willing to sacrifice to make the million? Number one, I'm willing to sacrifice a shallow mind that only think about where I am, the country that I am, and nothing else. About a small business and nothing else. The shallow mind that thinks about gossiping and other things and competing. This is you dealing with your own mind. What am I willing to sacrifice? Just that mindset that is shallow, that cannot give me money. Then when you list what you want to sacrifice, then you make a plan. You start to live every day according to what you have written down, what you have envisioned, and how much money you want to make. So, doctor, when I ask women, how much do you want to make every month? They've got a problem of not being sure of how much they want. But I know you are sure of how much you want. Maybe let me know how much you want every month. Because when you know how much you want, you you work. So when I envisioned it and reprogrammed my mind that we are here to work, I don't have time for time wasters. I don't have time to entertain anything that distracts me from making the millions that I want. And I've ceased from envisioning them and having them now. And from that wealth mindset, there's saving. You need to learn to save. You need to learn not to be a boss too quick before time. And you need to learn not to be artificial, but to be authentic. And to start to spend within your means, not beyond. Because the moment you start to want to look like a boss when you're not one, or to want to look like a millionaire when you're not one, that's where the problem is. So that mindset has to serve no matter what. And that mindset has to work no matter what. You start to attract what's inside you. If what's inside you is to make meaningful business connections, to do a proper business, you attract who you are inside. That's why me and you are having this conversation. That's the power of what's inside us. Somewhere, somehow, universe has a way of bringing together the people that have got the same mindset.
Yes.
The people that really want to make it. God has a way of bringing them together. People who are alike, they attract each other. It doesn't matter you are where. Wherever you are, you attract what's inside you. So you work your mindset, you work you, and you attract that. So, despite my age, the day that I decided to start selling pap was the turnaround of my life. You've got to be willing to make your hands dirty, to do everything to make it in life. I don't want to be a slay queen. I refuse to be one. I want to be a boss lady with a world mindset who is not artificial. And I don't want to depend on anyone other than God to direct my path as I make it in life. Dependent syndrome will kill women. The moment you depend on a spouse, that person can abuse you because you are depending on them to feed you. The moment you depend on a grant, it will also kill you. But the moment you depend on the plan that you have made and trust God to help you and work on your own, you'll make it in life. People can run with you. Everyone can run with you, but when they feel they are done with you, they will leave you. But God will not leave you, and your vision will not leave you. As long as the vision is clear, resources are aligned to vision. Resources are aligned to women who know what they want. They are never aligned to lazy women with a poverty mentality. Neither are they aligned to people who don't even know what they want in life. They'll make it happen. That's why we are having this conversation. It's because one woman had to have that defining moment in life. Where am I going? What exactly do I want? How do I want to impact life? Was I created to be like this? Once you have that defining moment and you reprogram your mind to make money, nothing will stop you.
So much respect, my queen. I mean, the serenity and the humility with which you present your vision and your mission is clear. Like you said, you started your testimony by saying you used to be a fake life. You used to live a
Yes.
fake life. And you said, until you had to go down to start selling pap. Pap is, like the last thing that women in Africa, pap is, let me just say, like street breakfast that is made out of millet. That's the last place where we start, or we sell food at the, at the corner of the road. So you brought down your high horse, you left your high horse and came down and said, this is me. So the one thing that we're learning here, of course, I have a lot of questions in the chat. I'll bring it, but the first thing is actually to get this from you, Doctor, and we can see your journey, how original, how authentic, how serene and how serious. I can imagine the thousands of women that have actually benefited from your mentorship and from you awarding them. Now, when you started your mission, like even in terms of mentoring, what were the questions? Like, first thing you said, and that's all we know, the most difficult thing for women, particularly African women, is to get access to funding.
Yes.
Even from I mean, like, when we do a business plan with a male and he goes to the bank, there's high chances in Africa the man will get it and the woman not.
Mm-hmm.
Except, like you said, the woman has to make a lot of sacrifices.
Mm-hmm.
That is fact. And in some way, we know it. That's the way it is. So, you said the problem is funding. When you heard the women they spoke and the issue of funding, how did you solve that kind of thing? How did you convince them to understand that you have to create your own funding? Like you said, once you depend on others, you're going to suffer. What were their reactions? Did they believe you, or they thought, oh, you're just saying it because you don't understand their challenges?
Our number one problem is not funding. Our number one problem is women not knowing what they really want to do. Because at some point, life presented us with a lot of problems that we did 5 or 15 business, or we just ended up doing everything just to make it. Because we've got different type of entrepreneurs.
Mhm,
Some of us are forced entrepreneurs.
mhm,
Not born with it, but life forces you to become one. So when you are a forced entrepreneur, you don't actually really know what is your area of expertise and what exactly should you do.
mhm,
So my number one job was not funding. I'm coming to the question of funding. But
mhm,
my number one assignment was helping women find their purpose. Find their areas of expertise. What is it that they really want to do? Do you know that when I was coaching women, if I ask her to say, fast forward to your grave, what are we going to know you for? What are you going to be known for? They would cry because they don't know. They're not sure. Because being a woman is not easy. You want to fend for your kids. You just do everything that comes your way. But in the process, you might fail to find what exactly is it that you would want to do in life. So unless you understand your purpose, you become a competitive woman, a bitter woman, a jealous woman, because you want to be like Dr. Tatah when it's not your assignment. You want to be like Dr. Mandy because you think maybe she's making money when it's not also your assignment. But once you get into your lane and you run your race, you attract resources that will sustain. So my number one was that one of identifying what is it that they can do, what business that they can do. Number two, confidence. For some reason, they just need validation before they go out.
mhm.
They're too scared to come out in the plane that I'm a motivational speaker. I'm doing this business. Society has made us want not to take space in anything. It has brewed a generation of women that should not take space, because the moment you want to take space, you've got everything fighting you.
Against you.
So the other thing was confidence. Just to go out and say, I'm a SHE millionaire, I got a lot of attacks. Are you really one? Do you have 1 million in your account? Why would you even think of that name? Then in South Africa, you know, there's this language, they say, Vasadi va papa. Like women are too forward.
Too pompous. Like,
they were even asking me and sending Instagram, what's your net worth, Wena? How do you wake up and say SHE millionaire? What do you know about millions? So if you are not careful, they will kill your confidence. A lot of women are too scared to come out and say what is it that they have been called to do. Because of that. Then number 3, that's the funding part. They always believe that every woman who's making it, there's someone who's supporting them financially. Somewhere, somehow, they want to check your background. Trust me, some are Googling me to say, is her husband rich or what? How is she making it? Who was your grandfather? Because people, they just believe there is somewhere someone who's... So it was so difficult to tell them, go sell pub, start from where you are, and then you get money. Funding will come. People will fund when the vision is clear.
yes.
But starting something is not easy. You are not Apple. That's a brand that was started. So when you're starting your own brand, you need to know that to get people on board, it will take you sacrificing your resources, your time, everything. Then when they see that it's running now, that's how they will then come on board to fund you. But while you are trying to convince them, use what you have and be willing to sacrifice a lot. I mean a lot. I can't go with you the sacrifices that I've made. A lot of running an event and being on minus 80,000 and not sure where am I going, what's going to happen. The event is going to close down on me. I've had moments that I cry and the whole family is asking, but why? Why are you even doing it when it's not even giving you anything? So be willing to sacrifice and to be people questioning you and, you know, a lot of stuff, and you come back home, you have run at a loss. And everyone is looking to you and asking you, was it for fame? Was it really necessary? I know you can relate to what I'm saying. So until you have gone through the fire, the goat cannot come. I've had a lot of my nights of crying and a lot of losses in business. When you have a profile and everyone is reading your profile, then the next minute, boom, the profile is no longer there because all the businesses have closed. You couldn't pay rent. You couldn't do this. You couldn't do... So those are some of the challenges. But if you keep at it, keep pushing, one day you get it right. You get it right. One day you get someone, you get a connection, you get... One day it will eventually happen if you don't give up. So that's how I've convinced them. I've convinced them to work. You know, I trained almost 100 women this year when we started for free. When I trained them, I told them, go and do businesses. Only less than 10 went ahead with their businesses. Some of them, when they advertised on Facebook and there was no one like, They closed and went back home.
Do they come back to you and like, you said this, but it's not working?
Yes,
What is,
they did. And I'm like, you have to push. I just help you out to get money. You need to fish and get the money on your own. So, yeah. But some, they've really made it. Do you know, my first time when I would go live, I would be 0 viewers. And then I'll finish the whole hour alone. And then when I wake up tomorrow, there are 2 or 3 views. Then after 1 week, it grows to 100 views. And I've learned that it is in one view that my life can change. So I don't mind talking for 1 hour with one person. So that's my spirit. If no one is watching, then God is watching. It's okay. It is well. Can I share with you the time that I wanted to give up? There was a time I wanted to give up. And I said, I'm going to delete all those pages and delete everything. Why was I even thinking? And then another woman came. She never liked my page. She never commented, but she was watching from afar. So this day that I wanted to give up, she came and she said, she didn't also know that I was about to give up. She said, can I have a meeting with you? I said, oh, okay. What is this all about? She said, I've been watching you every day doing this thing. Can you help me, coach me? How do I do it? And I wanted to ask her, but why were you not commenting when you were watching?
you
Why
waited
were you
until
not
the
even...
I'm closing.
So you have to be your greatest cheerleader with your own vision and know that women are watching. They're just not commenting. So
Wow.
the ones that I've convinced now they are working, using their own hands, and they are starting from humble beginnings because I've never lied about how I was fake. And they're making it bit by bit. You know what? For you to reach to 1 million, you need $1. So the moment you have $1, it's no longer 1 million that you need to raise. It's 9.999. I don't know. But you have to start somewhere. My message is that just start. Just start. And I've seen them. Funding will come. It will find you when the vision is now fully blown. But you have to believe in your own self and you have to be your greatest cheerleader. Imagine how I would wake up and do 1 hour when there's no one waking, talking, watching me. But I would finish my hour nicely without even caring. And I will know tomorrow they will find me. If not tomorrow, then next week.
You are just amazing. Like, you just icing and icing and icing the whole thing. That's it. Just as real as it is. Beautiful, beautiful. I think, like you said, it's a spirit. It's a
It is.
spirit. I know. When you say it's a mindset, and sometimes when we say being a millionaire, people always look at the currency and the money, like, does your account has a 1 million? But you said
Mhm.
something that was very important, and I think that resonates in our culture and our way of doing things, like purpose. Purpose can never be measured up with the amount, whether it's a 1
Yes.
million or less. Purpose, like you said, is the biggest ever thing that remains. You say when you want to challenge them, you ask them, let's fast forward your life. When you ask yourself, if you were to go now, what would they remember you for? And I think that's where everything actually comes out in the light to say, purpose, no matter that kind of one that they say, show me your account, and you show the millions of these women that you have empowered, that have been able to get inspiration, to put food on the table, even if they tried and they closed it, that you have awarded. I think it's like you said, it's a mindset. It's not literally that I have to have it. Like, do you sit one time and you look back and you said, that's actually my purpose? She's a millionaire in every act today, even if she looks back at her purpose, what she has achieved for her community. Like you said, if we don't, we cannot reach out, we cannot help, we cannot just even be useful. Just for your daughter or your son that is looking mommy, looking daddy, trying to make something is already a purpose and a and the vision, isn't it?
Yes. You know who I label a millionaire? As long as you have got enough to feed your family, as long as you can afford to pay your rent, as long as you can afford to also impact the community, then you're a millionaire. You don't need a lot of them. They will come. Millions will come. A lot of millions will come. But that contentment that comes in telling yourself, well done. Well done. You made it today. You know, the well done that should start, it's about having an idea and executing it, even if it then happened to fail.
Yes.
You should be willing to close some business and open some. Once you close them, celebrate yourself. Well done. Well done for just executing the idea and not sleeping on it. I don't care whether it was then the business then, but just executing it. Well done. When I look at you, Dr. Susan,
Yes, my dear.
I'm looking at a woman who's making impact.
Thank you.
I'm looking at a woman who is promoting a united Africa.
Amen. Yes.
A woman who is making strides to women that you have never seen. How do you impact life that you have never met? Where you are seated right now, you have given everything to reach out to women.
Yes.
I see through you the sleepless nights, the sacrifices, fostering for women to be empowered. All those, amalgamating cultures, everything, trying to say we can be one. It's not a child's play. It's something that our children's children will live to remember. Once upon a time, there was a woman called Dr. Susan Tatah
Ashe.
who made an impact. Just the fact that you are up now, it's not easy. It doesn't mean you don't have other things that you would even want to. But you found this purpose and you are doing it to your best. And when we are awarding you, we are just saying, I see you, sis. I see your sacrifices. I know it's not easy, especially to deal with public. That is the most difficult thing. Because emotionally, what they say and what they comment, it affects you. But developing a heart of saying, you know what, this is my assignment on earth and I'm going to do it anyway. You know what, you are a force to reckon. If they have never told you, let me tell you. On the 9th, we celebrate greatness. We are celebrating a woman who's making impact. How do you found such a big TV? How do you do it? How do you get all those people to subscribe and follow, even if they don't like every day, but they get notifications? Trust me that you were there. How do you do that? And I know that you have run at a loss several times, but you have just kept at it despite the losses and everything. And we are honoring Pan-African Daily TV. Those,
Oh, I share.
yes, the ones
Blessings.
that the ones that stood with you. You don't need 100, you need one who just
Yes.
come and like to just affirm, confirm that this is the special calling that God has given you.
Mm, mm.
So behind this award is a tribe of people that have stood with you,
Yes.
that we can't award name by name, but we can award them through you. And behind that award is just to say, we see you. We might not talk to you every day, but we wish you would grow big in such a way that all the dreams and the impact the Africa will be one through Dr. Susan. That's the purpose of the award. You see, I've seen women crying during awards. What made them to cry is not because of the award, it's that recognition that comes to say, oh, when I was losing my mind, there was someone noticing. Oh God, I'm grateful. Oh, at least someone is saying, how do you feel when you get an award? You just want to push more. You want to do more. This. You know, I've seen women crying getting their awards. It's not because they can't buy a trophy and put them in their own home. No,
Yes.
they can't do that. But it's because there's someone who has just set aside their time to celebrate them. And when they are crying, they are not crying because they're really struggling. No, they are crying because of their journey. When they reflect and see those trying moments, it makes them to cry. And my fulfillment is in that realization because I know it gives them the energy. It fuels them to keep at it. So we've got to get to a point where we appreciate each other and realize that we need each other and realize that we cannot fight each other. Once we are divided, then the economy will fall apart. But when we stand united, we will make a difference.
One of my guests or our brother just said, have you ever thought of running for a president?
Ah,
You have those big, big, iconic women. When I saw Dr. KOSAZANA Zuma, I looked at like, as a keynote speaker, when I saw Dr. Mata, when I saw all the queens that are lining up there, I like, she's a president herself already. So I'm just telling Brother N.S. Parker, who was really like, we want you for president. Have you ever
ah,
thought about, because anybody, any leader that does not address economic challenges cannot lead. If you don't address how people would be fed, how they would clothe themselves, how our children, how our people would be uplifted from poverty, you can never build a nation. And I think what the brother is actually really saying, that's the point. I mean, Cheryl, all the women, everybody is just like, you know, that's the kind of language we want to hear from women. Soft, calm, warm, touching. I see you. Even if we know, but somebody who tells you the way you say it, like you said, women were crying, I'm already chill out. I don't even know how I'm going to take that award. But when you I was nominated one last year as a she achiever. I couldn't make it. I had to send our volunteers when they take it out because those are moments in my life. I'm so very comfortable stay here and just do my thing or whatever. But like that giving back, sister, if all of us, not just our women, I mean, I know you're saying women, it's not just because you award only women, but if the African woman would have the spirit, which is your vision that you're building, I think you yourself, like you say, we already see it. Like, how do you feel when you see these women? Like, I have to really say, when they break down, like you said, not because they didn't have or they cannot do this, but like the moments where they thought nobody was saying. This is so powerful. Sister, you first of all start by saying, I'm not a motivational speaker. I don't know how to you are not one. You're a teacher, you're a leader, you're everything in everything. So you award us. And I begin to ask, someday we have to award you too, because you are, sister. Honestly, I don't know. So how, yes, you know us, you follow us, you get recommendations from people that are people that say no. Okay, because actually you cannot see everybody, you don't follow everybody, you're busy also trying to put,
Mhm.
because the massive event, please people, just give us a break. Let's just take a break and let me show you what this queen is putting out there, like the event that is coming up. Because like when we talk with like just the visuals itself. And please, I will really love you to follow her page, the She Millionaire page on Facebook. And I know because I'm with you on Facebook and I see the marvelous, I mean, like she said, package. No, she packages. I mean, like she packages. Even when she said, Dr. Tata, we've awarded you, we've honored you, send us an image to do your. And I send the even say, no, 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 Dr. Tata. You, I know, go, you are going to do a photo shooting and bring it back to us. They said, no, sister, packaging. Oh, please, let's just take a break and watch what our sister is doing out there. But before we go there, watch this commercial. Okay, there we go. That's the She Millionaire.
Presenting to you the third annual SHE Millionaire Africa Business Summit and the Women's Wealth Builders Awards under the theme Empowering Women and Shaping the Future. This premium event focuses on celebrating the power, passion, and potential of Africa's leading women entrepreneurs and professionals. All roads will be leading to the prestigious Maropa Casino in Polokwane, Limpopo on the 9th of November 2024 from 5 p.m. till 10 p.m. Dress to impress in your best glitz and glamour for an evening of elegance, powerful conversations, and well-deserved recognition. Get ready for a day of inspiration, networking, and empowerment. Hear from industry leaders, connect with visionaries, and take your business to new heights. And in the evening, we honor the women who are shaping Africa's future with the prestigious awards. Don't miss out on this chance to elevate your business, network, and celebrate the women making waves in business across Africa. Secure your tickets now and be part of the future of African business. For more information, visit our website at www.shemillionaire.com. Boss ladies, we hope to see you all there.
This is all about her. This is her sitting right here. Like if you had watched this commercial on the billboard, you'll be thinking all sort of big things. This is just her. This is her. Look at the queen that is making it. South Africa is a unique place. To get one queen out there that big up this kind of celebration with women from all over. I saw you from Zimbabwe, from Nigeria, from Kenya, from Cape Verde, from everywhere. How do you get to meet them?
I must say, this is really God. Do you know, last year we had more than 300 women. And when people were asking me, are these your friends? I'm like, I don't know them. When they were getting to the stage, getting awards, I also did not know them. When they, women submit their profiles, we look at their work. If the work has been done, we honor them. But some, I just know their names, but I've never met them. So when they come and meet in that venue, I'll also be surprised to see them finally, and also excited to say, this is. And I've asked myself, how do they even come together, all of them? If I had the answer, I'll tell you, but I don't know them. I only know that God has given me an assignment to identify them, and He brings them together.
Hallelujah.
And
Ashe.
That's what happens, because some of them, they are even triple older than me. I don't even know them. Some of them, when sometimes I'm crying to say, God, are they coming? I'll just hear someone saying, I'm bringing 20. I'm bringing 15. Hi, my queen. Hi, boss lady. I'm bringing this. And I don't know them. When I'm just looking at them, I'm like, okay, so what then? Okay, God, thank you for bringing them together. Someone recommends someone. When they submit their profiles, they just come. My assignment is to just say, boss lady, send another nice picture. Can I help you do your video? And what? That's my assignment. I don't sleep. I'm restless even now. I don't sleep. I want them to be happy. I want to make sure their magazines are done nicely. I want to make sure their videos are done properly. So when I see a picture that is filtered, I'm like, post lady, send me a beautiful one. Take a clear picture one. Do this. That's only my assignment, and bring them together. But in this whole equation, God is at the center of it. He knows who's supposed to come in 2024. He also knows who will come in 2025. I'm just a vessel that God has assigned to bring people together, because God cannot come down and do the assignment. He finds people. So I also did not know that there's Pan-African Daily TV. I also did not know I'll meet Dr. Tatah. I was praying in my heart, I hope she makes it to my event. And I asked the God that created her to make a plan for her. And when she shocked me to say, I'm coming, I'm like, okay, thank you. This assignment was for her, not only to come in the award, but speak. Do you know, when you told me that you were coming, one of my speakers had a serious problem that made her not to cancel. And I asked God, how is it that, who's going to replace this woman? And you just texted me the very moment I'm thinking, what's happening now? And you said, I'm coming, my queen. I also don't know how you made it, but I'm sure God was behind it. So when they are crying, I'm also crying with them. I want to hug them and tell them, I see you, sis. And sometimes I want to explain to them that it wasn't easy putting your profile together. I'm also excited to see you. And I'm so happy to see you also finally. I don't know how God does it, but I don't want to lie to you. I can't take the credit. This is one way that God has made it possible for us to meet. And the secret about SHE Millionaire, once someone hears the name, they'll be like, hey, millionaires will be gathered there. Do I even fit? When we check profiles, if we see work that is done, we honor women. We don't care if you have a Lamborghini or a wagon or what. We care that you executed the idea in the process and you are doing something. So we honor women, and we believe they are billionaires, those women. They are millionaires, those women. I strongly believe that we are raising a generation of millionaires.
We are
Financially
trillionaires.
independent women that are going to make impact, make strides in the economy. You know, women that when I see a woman selling pap or those cones or what, I'm happy to see that woman and honor her, because I know she's on her path to greatness, to financial freedom. So when people are checking, they're like, do we fit? Do you know that's what they sent on my email? Hi, Queen. I would have loved to attend, but I feel I'm not yet qualified. I'm not yet on that stage. And I'll reply, yes, Queen, just change your mindset. You're already on that stage. Come to the event. If other women are doing, why can't you not also do it? If other women are making, why can't you also believe in yourself that you can do it? Then I also reply, hi, boss lady, because we call each other boss ladies. So the other women I called her, I said, hi, boss lady. She said, wow, you're even calling me boss lady. I said, yes, you're your own boss, man. Who are you expecting to call a boss? Then I said, hi, boss lady, we can't wait to celebrate you. She said, I'm not sure if I'm going to make it. I'm not sure if I've got the money. I said, don't worry. God who created man will give you the money. That woman has given me 10 women so far. Bought tickets for 10 women. She said, oh, I can't even afford the ticket. I said, you can. If you set your mind to say, I can, always tell yourself, I can do it. If other women are doing it, why not me doing it also? So those are the women that I want. I don't want those that have arrived. No. I want those that are saying, do you think we qualify? Yes, ma'am, you qualify. Submit your profile. Do you think my profile is beautiful? Yes, it is. You've got something to say about yourself. That's the number one stage to greatness. You've got something to write about yourself. That's the number one step to greatness. That's what we need only. And then I see artificial profile in the process. Someone who's rating things that are not there. I embrace them because I was once there, the artificial woman. I know what they're going through, and I pray that they quickly, stop this artificial thing and faking it, and just learn to appreciate and embrace who they are and love themselves. Once you embrace who you are, you can move mountains, you can go far. So that's me. That's what the awards are all about. Someone was saying, so why should they pay tickets if you're appreciating them? I can't put all that together without them paying tickets for that event. I can help them, bring them together, network, help them to network. But for me to craft and package them, that's where the ticket comes in. Yes. Ever since I started SHE Millionaire, I want to be honest with you, I've never had a profit from that event. But I have got a fulfillment that cannot be priced.
We can tell you all. You're just starting. That is what it's even, that's even the best out of it. We've been there for 30 years and we've never paid our bills. But the fulfillment and the laughters and the community and the joy, it's a magic, like it's unbeatable. Like you want to do it, even if you come back, you want to be doing it just that.
When you were
That's
saying
the purpose.
when you're saying, Queen, boss lady, you are beautiful, you know what? I cannot afford not to be beautiful because I beautify women.
Yes.
So it comes to me double, pressed down. When I spotlight you, God spotlights me. When I beautify you, I'm also beautified. Our fulfillment is when we fulfill other people, it also comes back to you.
Yes.
So what we are doing now, it's coming back to Pan-Africa Daily TV.
I share. Yes. Of course. We don't make ourselves. Without this, my family and my community here, please, you can go to bed. I tell them, no matter how much just us sitting, sometimes we don't talk about anything, just laugh. What did you cook? What did you do? That's enough. and we're fine. We're good to go.
And
But
that vision,
one thing we know on our journey, we're going to create the biggest media that would
yes,
change our narratives as Africans.
yes,
Exactly this mindset of I'm poor because I'm not this. That we are certain about our journey, all of us here. And we do it philanthropically, like we are so amazed and we're so happy about it, like fulfilled about it. What's about have to give it up? We can go clean, do other things, but we are coming back to put it at that source where we empower, like give and give. Sister, I just don't know. How do you do this only in South Africa? Because I think we have to take She Millionaire all over the world. Like I'm already inviting you next year. We're doing the
oh,
African Diaspora Trade Fair for our youth. For the youth, we want to empower youth with skills and vocational training. That's what the trade fair is all about. Of course, we have
okay,
our cultural, my profile, my cultural festival, which we have been doing since 27 years in Germany, trying to give ourselves that identity that belongs to us. But now we know that our young people are getting, and now we're bringing the youths on the continent and the one in the diaspora to exchange on skills and vocational trainings. Because, like you said, what we need is not just money, it's not the funding, but at least this mentorship and this training. I can't wait for you. I mean, we'll be allowing all these awards, the She Millionaire, for our young people to future next year on this program. I'm telling you, it's amazing.
thank you so much. And the vision is to have, She Millionaire all over. But what I've just asked God is to help me to get to the next stage, connect me. So now when you are talking, you are confirming we're going to come to there. We'll be there. I'm so honored because I trust the process. That
Yes,
bit by bit, we want to grow it. It's not only for Limpopo, it's not only for South Africa, it's for every woman. We want to have ambassadors in all nations that run with this vision. We want to, this is our vision. We want to ensure that each and every woman out there is having a wealth mindset, financially independent. This is what we are looking at, and I'm excited about the invitation. I'm excited about bringing She Millionaire there, and I'm
yes,
also excited about what God is going to do because we have got more than 15 countries represented on the 9th. I'm also excited about having you there on that stage because I know that Pan-African Daily TV is going to grow bigger.
yes.
If you thought this was big, this is just the beginning.
Share.
I can't wait to do your video because your video is not yet out because you're a surprise guest speaker that the people didn't even know. So I'm yet to see the goodness of God on the 9th.
Amen. It's already here. I would just, before you go, I know you're tired. I just want to give some feedback questions
Okay.
because, I mean, now there's just a lot. Cheryl's been asking a lot. Everybody's just been asking a lot, but I'll just select some of the ones that, she's been pushing out there. And like, how much did you have to start your first business, like the pub business? How much did you have? Did you have to
Thank
have?
Thank you. I did not have anything. I collaborated with someone who had. So I offered labor. Then the collaboration was me cooking, going to sell, then would share profits.
Mm,
So that brings me to another idea. Sometimes you don't need to have money. You just need to partner with other people.
mhm,
There are a lot of businesses that you can do without capital. If you have
mhm,
seen women that have made it in life, collaborate with them. Get the commission, get the partnership, and that's how you start. So I
mhm,
collaborated with a woman who had money but did not have time to cook pap.
mhm, mhm. So
So
they brought in the money and you were the one cooking the pap and selling.
yes,
Dr. Mandy, Dr. Mandy, what is it that we know here? I mean, of course, let's finish this before we start getting our coaching here live with you. Honestly, let's just finish this whole
you, you don't need
award for this.
money. You don't need money. You just need the right mindset. You are not competing with every woman. A woman who's ahead of you, collaborate with them.
Yes.
Collaborate with them. They can take you to the next stage. You see the idea of being fake, people would think you have when you don't have. Learn to be vulnerable to people that can help you. So I collaborated, then we started, then we shared profits. That's how I then used some of that money to start my business in selling clothes and what, because I now had money. And when I was going to sell pub, that's how I made business connections, because people were coming to buy, would bring ideas, and some proposed something and grow me.
I had a question. I think it was just a feedback from Sister Mary, of course, but I think you've already answered that. It's all about not money, but the purpose and the mission that you have. And most of this, I mean, philanthropy is a whole big business on its own. I mean, the biggest business. Every country is a philanthropy. All the
Yes.
organizations, whether it's America, is registered as an NGO. But they
Yes.
run the biggest business and the machines in the world. That's what a lot of people still don't know. They just think when you said, "Oh no, you are, you are NGO or your philanthropy is because you are poor or you're going around begging," right? Yes. So some comments were coming. And it's just a lot of things because I'm looking at your time and I know where you are and I know what you have to do. I just want to give some feedback or bring some posts like Brother Lee say, "Oh, Queen Tatah, I just love you so much." And the Black World Power. Okay, that's okay. But I saw a lot of comments here, like really appreciate Marshall. Marshall said the economy, if can you just a little bit, just a short statement on the effects of economic growth, opportunity, and benefit like to the continent, if more women are empowered, more women are uplifted. I think it's very simple that, like you said, elevating ourselves from poverty.
Yes. So you remember what I said when I was starting, that women are doing business. It's just that majority of them, they are informal.
Yes.
So they are not known. The impact is not yet even seen because they have not formalized their businesses. But we are the key economic drivers, the entrepreneurs, women, female entrepreneurs. So once we then get to formalize our businesses, and also once we formalize them, register them properly, we get to have funds coming to us. The issue of having limited opportunities, we have also limited ourselves in not doing the actual paperwork and everything that needs to be done. You can only knock doors with proper registration, compliance, and everything.
Absolutely.
So my appeal to women is that whatever that you are doing, it's so good, but can it grow from the streets to the offices to be known so that it can be helped, it can be funded? Who would want to risk their loan or any fund to a person who's informal? Education also, in as much as you are very good with your ideas, try and educate yourself to know more about that certain specific area that you're good at.
Yes.
I had to be a business coach to offer mentoring and everything. So women have got brilliant ideas, however, limited education. In becoming a millionaire, in growing your mindset, it comes with reading, it comes with educating yourself, it comes in investing in that skill, in that business, which is some of the things that we need to do. Then the economy, the whole world will benefit from an educated, financially free woman.
Exactly. Very important. Many are doing it. Another step, many are not awarded.
Mhm. Do you know my greatest challenge with other women? They didn't have profiles to submit. Why? You're doing a great job, but why don't you have a profile? Some, they're not even there on the social media, but that's where business is. We're in the industrial revolution. People have gone, technological advancement and everything. So if you are still operating your business in your own home, then you are limited to that country, that city only.
I think most of the questions, I'm telling you, like, anyway, it's the right time. Like you said, the energies and the time that God puts all his actions at the right time, he will just connect the like-minded people who is supposed to be doing what. Like all of us are in this earth, in a farm, farming whatever, whichever position he gives to us. Like, you're just adorable. Like, people who award people also need to be awarded. That's what I know. You give out a lot, but you just need someone just to give you back. And I think that's the point where we women are, to learn that power. And this is what you're saying, to learn that power of giving ourselves this inspiration, this motivation, this finance. A lot of us can, on the continent, we put our small monies together. That's how our mothers begin all the things called banks. Our mothers did it long time,
It's
with
so
no
far.
social security, with no education, with no knowledge of everything. They could build all this and educated us and sent us even to school to begin to look for jobs. When they themselves never went to school, they created that wealth. So I think this mission that God has put you on, sister, we all pray and rally behind you and stand behind you. That's why when you reach out to me, I had all the plans. I was invited in Lagos at that time. I told you already, and I was not sure because it was so short. But when I hear a woman that is putting this effort, I said, let every other thing wait. I'll be there. Not just, and you, even when I said, you still said, Dr. Tata, yes, even if you're not going to come, I want to still honor you where you are. Tell us about that. Of course, like, even people who are not there, like, you still like, I don't care if you come or you cannot come. I still want to honor you where you are.
Yes, because you know what? There are women who are making difference. That does not exempt you from being honored because you're not in South Africa. It cannot remove the work that you have done. What we are honoring is not only your presence, we are honoring the work that has already been done. And remember, I said I'm not honoring you only. I'm honoring the tribe of people that have stood with you and supported. So you can't bring all the chickens to the market. You can bring everyone.
I want to bring my all. Cheryl, reparations, Johnny, I want to bring all mine. If
But
there was a way to
still,
just carry mine, it's just like from the time it's in 2 weeks, isn't it?
yes,
Mm.
those that can be able to come, they should come. And whoever is listening to this and attended this, they should come. And you know, our honorees are giving 50% off. Whoever is coming through our honorees, they are getting 50% off on their tickets.
What?
Yes, our honorees are getting 50% tickets off. Your family, your friends, your business partners, they are entitled to 50% off. You can't celebrate yourself alone. You need to bring your family and everyone to come and celebrate with you. So all our honorees are entitled to 50% off on all the members who are attending. Our tickets are 600 rands. So if you are coming through Dr. Tata, you pay 300. And that ticket is going to be having your meal. You're going to have your dinner there. You're going to network with other women in business. We all are going to honor our women with the magazines. You're going to have access to the database just for you to connect more. So whoever is coming under you is entitled to 50% off on their tickets.
Okay, we got it. Thank you
So
so
they
much
can
for that.
secure their tickets through our website, www.shemillionaire.com. They can secure their tickets. If they cannot come but would want to sponsor the event with their companies and get their logo recognition, they can as well do that. They can email us on admin@shemillionaire.com. Let us know what they're doing and why they would also want to be part of this. We're also going to have Pan Africa Daily TV broadcasting this thing. We are demanding it, we want to have it live. We can't honor the founder when the whole world is not seeing. They should see you getting on that stage. They should see your profile. It's going to be beautiful. It's a glitz and glamour night. It's a night of celebration. They should see you ascending to that stage, getting the award on their behalf. So we're excited.
I'm just interested. Like you said, we are demanding that. Of course, we demand that for ourselves. That is us.
Yes.
Are we asking? Do we need to beg?
You don't need to beg.
Oh, Sister Queen, it's such a blessing to have you. And yes, I think I don't know if you have time again for one question, Cheryl. I think really if it's about mentorship program and the kind of stuff that that we will have, I think we'll have a lot of time. This queen here, I just had to catch her. She's presently in Cape Town, not even where she is. She's in a hotel right now, trying to speak to us and give us her vision. Because yes, my public is very challenging. One, my community, my tribe is like, Dr. Tatah, why did you go to South Africa? We don't know. What if something happens with you, and we don't even know what is this all about. So yes, we always get our family together because it's not just like you said, me, your concept, it's a whole tribe, it's a whole Pan-African Daily TV that we are She Millionaire this award. And it's a blessing to have your sister, even though you don't have enough time, but it was nice to have you here. Cheryl, she will come back on the show. I mean, you will see all the images of the glamour and all that. I'm telling you, I'm not, how are we going to be looking? How are we going to be looking?
Oh, unapologetically millionaires dressed. Please get the best outfit. We don't apologize when it comes to the way that we look.
South Africa women, you guys are on a top. I'm telling you. I see the way you do these things. Girl, I'm telling you. No, 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 no. That's the spirit. We did a very good job. And we're seeing the confidence, the
Yes.
power in you. That's why when you bring Dr. NKOSAZANA, that's a powerful woman that fought during appetite and stayed with the ANC up to now. She's the South African's most powerful woman, and I'll be sitting next to her.
Yes, you will be sitting next to her. You're a speaker, remember? You're not going to be awarded only, you're going to speak.
Sister, we appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. I like any other thing that you want the audience to know. Mm-hmm.
I want them to know that we appreciate your work that you are doing. I want them to know that you are a treasure to us and to them. And I want them to know that God is in this story. The Pan-African Daily TV is not just a TV. It's there for a particular assignment. And I want them to know that we are also part of it. That's how impactful it's been. And we wish it to grow beyond your imagination. And we can't wait to celebrate your work. You're a phenomenal woman. for the work that you have done to these people and to us. We pray that God will reward you your deepest heart desires that you can't share publicly, but He who sees inwardly, may He do it for you. And I want them to know that I love you and I love them. And I want them to know that we are millionaires. We are taking over.
And we love you so much. We love ourselves. We love us just as people, as family, as a whole tribe of God's chosen people, regardless of our challenges and the mark of putting the African woman or the African as the poorest. That's what we all see and experience here. You're on Mother Continent. You are just blessed. You see all the smiles. But here we see billboards that are only showing the deepest poverty. In that face is a black face. And that face is a black woman that you always see. So thank you so much for uplifting that veil and putting it out there the way we're supposed to be, the way God has chosen us. And like you said, God is in the story. Thank you so much, sister.
You are
We love
welcome.
you. Yes.
Love you more.
Yes.
Please keep well. See you on the 9th.
Yes. I will be there. I'm arriving on the 7th, remember?
Yes. Please
Because I
come
need
with your
time to
best,
rest. I need
your
time to
best
figure out
dress.
how we have to put this thing live, right? So thank you so much, sister. You're blessed.
You're welcome.
Yes. Everybody's just saying thank you from my audience. She must come again. It's a must. Oh, she must come again. It's a must. Like you're saying, this thing has to be shot Pan-African Day. Are we asking you? We are demanding our rights.
We are demanding. We need to be broadcasted. We are demanding that. We are not even asking.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sister. Thank you. Tata, how
You're
can we donate
welcome.
to you? Oh my God. What? All right, sister. We'll be following your page. You said again the shemillionaire.com.
Yes.
I would put it here. I have the flyer, I have everything. I'll be sharing
Okay.
every day we come live and to remind our audience about this massive one in a lifetime. I don't know how I'll be dressing. Like my audience has to tell me, Dr. Tata, this is how you. It's like I'm going to do a fashion show on how we're gonna be looking here.
You can even wear 3 or 4 dresses. Trust me.
Oh,
We all have a lot. We'll be changing on each category.
I trust you. I
Ah,
trust you, Africa. When it comes to this, I trust
no,
you on that.
we're excited. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you, doctor. God bless you. And we
I
keep in touch.
receive.
And we're going to see yourself so soon. Thank
All
you so
right.
much.
All
Bye.
right.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Whew. Okay, people. It's been hard. Oh my God. This was also one big thing. One big thing. Yes. People, family, I thank you. I think this is just we know who we are. We know our work. We are thankful to those who actually see our work, who see everything that we're doing here, who appreciate us, and at the right time, the recognitions are coming a lot. In the beginning, we were so focused on the work. If it's only about a word, I mean, I cannot even remember how many were coming in our inbox when we started all this everywhere awards, and I just never ever paid attention to it because we had to do the work. There's a focus on the work to be than the awards. But the right time is coming when we also have to learn to thank ourselves, to award ourselves, and also not just because we crazily being about this recognition about our work, but also to be there for this sister, to be there for her. That was my purpose. Like, somebody who is empowering others need an empowerment as well. So I had to give up every other thing. And yes, now the issue is ticket. So if you want to donate to support, like Cheryl was saying, please, hey, feel free to send us a PayPal at panafricandailytv.com. That's just our PayPal, you know it. Just like our email, panafricandailytv at gmail.com. It's rolling here. That's our PayPal contact. For now, PayPal is the most secure that we can have direct access to. So yes, it's we have to look for a way to now Pan-African Daily to actually represent this event and to stream them live and to also empower those people out there. There are a lot of women, men, children, all of us, all of us. I really ever don't talk in a matter of gender. You know, that's not a topic here, but of course we need one another in this. And I'm happy that you loved it. Reparations, Sister Mary, Sister Liz, oh Cheryl, you were like this. She touched you at that place. Cheryl, I know you. She touched you. Oh my God. Our biggest member, Mega, is giving us a $20, super chat. Thank you so much. Not only you are our member, but you are just doing fantastic here, giving us all the time on the show. I appreciate all of you, like the spirit between us coming back to us, the small things that we put together. I mean, on this trip to South Africa, honestly, we just calling on, even if it's just a $1 donation from 50,000 of our subscribers, will be good to go to fund the trip to go and come, and also to be able to stream it live. Okay, and remember, I think we have to take out some t-shirts from Pan-African Daily or some merchandising at least to also represent ourselves powerfully. Remember, it's a movement. We are a movement, and it's not a Dr. Susan Tatah. No, but please, it's a movement where our tribe is empowering this community, because no me without you, no you without me. We know it all ourselves. And yes, so thank you so much. And again, I do, like I said yesterday, I already wrote it in the mail what happened, but this today, you see, everything is just cold. When the house is hot, like our kings were dishing knowledge and prophecies and revelations yesterday, it was not impossible for such things not to happen. So yeah, it's okay. Nothing, there was no casualty, nothing. And as usual, we're always protected by the Most High. And there was nothing even that, oh my God. Hey, Cheryl says she needs to donate 50 bucks as soon as possible. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Now we know November looks quite good, quite challenging, quite sweet. We're getting a lot of invitations in November, while we'll be attacking the one in South Africa on the 9th. We also do know that in Florida, Mama Bello, Professor Baina Bello, the queen of the queen mothers ever, our leader is having a massive event out there on November 19. Oh no, November 16 in Florida, and that is the Heritage. So please, we want to encourage all our people around there to show up. It's just that I don't know what means or whatever thing we would have. Cheryl, Johnny, all of you, I think we have to come up with an idea, reparation, how we want to also honor Mama Bello at that event after that show. So I don't know, I just didn't want to say it here, but I would write us behind what kind of a surprise we can really do, who can be able to represent us there at Mama Bello's show, and just, surprise her with something. She is, if we know the sacrifices Mama Bello, and to be honest with me, she is the one leader that I know in the revolution in as much as Africa. Every other person that is going about talking, or women that are doing in their own thing, she doesn't talk. But what Mama Bello, Professor Baina Bello, has done for Africa and Africans, and for Haiti, people of our siblings out there, I don't know how I can say it. And she doesn't speak even a one little about it. She's a queen mother. When Professor Baina speak, we all bow. In Africa, I met her in Cameroon. I was not able to greet her even until she told me, no, come. I was not able to greet her, to hug her. I was just down on my knees until she told me, no, daughter, come, come, come. Because it's not in Africa, that's, you know, in the traditions, queen mothers like that, we sleep on the ground for them to pass on us. That's our tradition. That's our culture. When she went to do her presentation, I had to carry her back, prepare everything to her, and she walks out. And everybody was like, you know, like, that's how we honor our queen mother. Professor Baina is that one woman, doesn't talk. She's not about power, want to sit on any board of anything. No, she's just quiet and doing the impossible things spiritually, physically, but the best spiritually. Yes, so we have to come up with something. I just don't know how we going to celebrate that. But let me just show up. Queen Dr. Tatah insists that all of us get a passport for those who don't. Like power. I think I will not only insist, to be honest with you, I will not only insist, there's going to be a time where it will be mandatory that I really find out how to be in that process of all of you that don't have passport, how I can help to, how we're going to put up a list of all of you, deposit those documents for passport so that we begin to follow it, because just putting it is not enough. We have to start the process. We already heard from this queen. It's not just being that, but we have to start it. Thank you so much. As I mean, Sister Cheryl, this is not the first time that you're donating. This is not the first time that you're paying for my trip. The trip to Panama in 2021, you bought the ticket. You did. You've been doing everything just as every other one here has been doing. So it's a time. It's a time for us. It's a time for us. The moment we keep thinking, I don't have, we will not get. Never think. That's the mindset of a millionaire that she's saying. Never think I don't have. Oh, I can't give because if I give a $1, no, I need to wait until I have $100 or a $10 or a this. Just give with your heart, with everything that you can. I mean, that's how we live. That's how we build our own platforms. Us that are philanthropists, that do not do businesses that we need to pay people cash or people need to pay us. We just lay down to empower others, but we know we never lack because all our things just always come back to us. So I want to thank all of you. Like I said, we still have time now until we get to November 9th. We still have time. We'll still be reminding ourselves how we can support to make sure that we meet our sister. We empower her project, that we stand by her. We stand by the women on the continent, look at them in the face and tell them, this is who we are. This is what we're bringing. I think also, even if not traveling, get, I don't, Cheryl, what did you say? What is this? When I've been, yes, even if not traveling, get one. Can't leave the country without it. Yes. So I think I would craft what we have to, as you heard, I'm a speaker. Yes, I can speak. I can do, but I would like us, craft a message from Pan-African Daily to these women on the continent. We know how hard it is for women, even just to, if you've never been on the continent, it's okay, but we don't demoralize ourselves by that. But it's hard. It's really, really hard. They don't have such benefits here in the West. We talk about the child support and all of those stuff, and even logistics and stuff like that. The African woman is the most us that we are, really resilient women in every kind of form that we can, so just being there to tell them we care, we hear you, we see you, we're here for you. I think it's yeah, it is it. So we're gonna launch a fundraising for that ticket to South Africa, and yeah, now they want to give us even a rebate. So if they give us a rebate, that's going to be okay, and that will be in the collective of the name of Pan-African Daily. So I'm trying to remind us about this show. which has been carefully curated and under the research of Professor Baina Bello, our Queen Mother, our Queen Sister, our Shiro, our number one. I'm still looking at how Pan African Daily TV is going to honor Professor Baina. Professor Baina alone first, in whatever way we're going to do it. But they will show us a way in as much as she is with us. So let's watch.
Haiti, fragile nation, land of the unexpected. You ask for more from Heritage, and now it's coming. Get ready for an unforgettable experience on Saturday, November 16th at 7 p.m. at the Coral Springs Center for the Arts. Join Yol de Rose and an incredible lineup of talented artists as they present a powerful play that proudly showcases the history of our beloved country, helping us to truly understand. Heritage is a collective effort involving more than 40 artists and technicians all coming together to bring Haiti's rich cultural heritage to life. 10 remarkable voices will embody the roles of 10 brave female ancestors who made immense sacrifices in the battle for Haiti's liberation. The cast includes Carole Demisma, Laurence Durand, Béatrice Quebro, Tiffane, Misty Jean, Donald Theodore, Ta Famille Soleil, Darlene Desca, Fatima, Annie Alert, Riva, and Richelle Guillaume, all reenacting the pivotal roles these women played in building our resilient nation, Haiti. Heritage is the original creation of Yol de Rose in collaboration with Florence Jean-Louis Dupuis for stage and production design. Historical research conducted by Baina Bello. Choreography by Jean-René Dessoin. Heritage, Saturday, November 16, 2024, 7 p.m. at the Coral Springs Center for the Arts. This is the real deal. Tickets available now online or on site of the Coral Springs Center for the Arts. Heritage, don't miss out.
Presenting to you the 3rd annual SHE Millionaire Africa Business Summit and the Women's Wealth Builders Awards under the theme Empowering Women and Shaping the Future. This premium event focuses on celebrating the power, passion, and potential of Africa's leading women entrepreneurs and professionals. All roads will be leading to the prestigious Maropa Casino in Polokwane, Limpopo on the 9th of November 2024 from 5 p.m. till 10 p.m. Dress to impress in your best glitz and glamour for an evening of elegance, powerful conversations, and well-deserved recognition. Get ready for a day of inspiration, networking, and empowerment. Hear from industry leaders, connect with visionaries, and take your business to new heights. And in the evening, we honor the women who are shaping Africa's future with the prestigious awards. Don't miss out on this chance to elevate your business, network, and celebrate the women making waves in business across Africa. Secure your tickets now and be part of the future of African business. For more information, visit our website at www.shemillionaire.com. Boss ladies, we hope to see you all there.
People, I think we have done our duty today, and I hope all of you I thank all of you that was here to make this event and also to show our sister that love, and we could see her smiling. But you see, I just love the way she was just cool. You could feel that warm and that authenticity, in her. It's not just the visuals, it's the heart that matters. And just leave women to be what they want to be. Of course, you don't like to see your women looking slay. I use the word slay sometimes. I had asked my daughter, what do you mean slay? Because I keep seeing them, and it's kind of like, but beauty is part of the gift that God gave to the African woman, whether she looks natural, whether she looks in her costumes, whether she does what, it's unbeatable. Let us be there for our women, and like the way we carry We already have it. So we don't even need so much, but extravaganza is what we have to do. Yes, that's what we have to do. Please encourage us, you, our kings, encourage us to look so beautiful as much as possible. Encourage us, even when you see that we're so busy trying to do all this, please remind us that we need to look so beautiful in our best. Remind us of how beautiful we are. Tell us every day. Even if we make some mistakes that we're not in the right thing, don't just always still say yes, it is good, but it could be the best. That's just all this new Africa spirit of family, of kings and queens of Africa. Now you see the queens, it's not us doing it. Nobody said anything here on Pan African Daily about nobody said anything. Nobody said anything here on Pan African Daily TV. But you see, it's just coming. The power of Mother Africa will be coming. Mama Bello started with his own curating, bringing 40 artists together. Now I begin to also think, can we also do something for that, for the cultural festival and trade fair for our young people in Tübingen next year? Bring out about 50 to 100 women and tell the story of Africa, right? Of Mother Africa. So yes, it can be done. We only need to pull ourselves and organize together, and we can organize ourselves. So you see, that's the feminine, the Mother Africa that is, while all these other forces, the negative forces that had always worked against Mama Africa, is going down. She is rising. You see, she's picking herself. She's picking herself. And we're not talking about, we're talking about the principles of the African energy in the male and the female. Okay? We are one. We are oneness. But like we said, everything is just coming back. It's just coming back. Mama Bello doing her thing. Now this sister just from nowhere bust out. And a lot would come. A lot are coming. A lot are coming. The sharers are rising up to build groups of 12 and do hair and just do a business in hair. Cheryl, I'm with you. I never forgot your dream. I never forgot your passion and your purpose. We are working on that. We have to get it done now. That's why going to this award, connecting with other women, I'm going to bring all the bunch of contacts that we need, for us to begin to really evolve in the way, take our place and also take our stuff, right? The whole things that the world has taken from us, we just begin to collect it now, in our beautiful stage. It's the most beautiful thing is now we do it consciously. Imagine when we used to struggle, run around and running, doing things just because we didn't know who we are. Even if we begin to generate that world, like Sister Mary said, I still will remain a philanthropist. I said it, even if I come back all my life, I will still be a philanthropist. Yes, entrepreneurship, businesses is all a part of the game. In as much as we can elevate our communities, our people, just looking at them, like we say, it's already in them. We don't even need to give it to them like the white people do. But of course, those that will need that small microfinances to say, I need it just to push up. Because the African woman, you only need to tell her you can do it. She would fly. That's Mother Africa. Okay. So I really want to thank you for, and I don't know why when our female audience is coming up, people are not a lot here. If we were having our brothers here, I mean, you'll be seeing 100, 200, 300. Of course, I know she's the first time guest, but please let us try, to come out to support our sister, support Mama Africa in everything that she's struggling to do to build back mankind. I learned that word yesterday. I had to go and look at all your videos, the video of yesterday. Okay. And I heard about the difference between human beings and mankind. Anyway, that was a powerful show. And I think Pan-African Daily, we just reestablish ourselves again, and we're going to continue our mission. We have 1 minute to go. Brethren, I love you so much. I know, let's gather here for a worship session tomorrow. Honestly, we're big now. We know what we want. We know what it means to come together and fellowship and commune and thank the Creator, the God of our ancestors, to continue to empower us, to continue to give us the strength, the energy, the wisdom, the knowledge, the love, above all, just the love to love one another. Okay, we are not in competition. We are not trying to, oh, I'm this or this. We know ourselves. We are not content creators on Pan African Daily. We're not making money on entrepreneurship or making businesses or something here. We are opening up and fulfilling our purpose by enlightening and loving one another. So thank you so very much. Tomorrow we're gonna meet here, and please, I keep thinking, but I'll get it. I'll get it, and I'll post it. And anytime you just put your notification bell, it's time for us to actually give thanks. Every Sunday we meet here and give thanks. It is necessary. We have taken so much. We've taken so much from our ancestors. We've taken so much. We need to start giving back. We just say, thank you, Baba. Thank you. Thank you. So as you give, that's how you receive. We need less than $500 family. We must support. We heard the clarion call. Thank you. Yes. panafricandailytv@gmail.com, or super chat, or even, physically. But I think by next week we're going to get a Zelle and our Cash App. So I think it's much easier for those of us out there that want to support, our trip to South Africa, and also Professor Baina Bello, November 16, Florida. So thank you so very much. Good night, and we see us tomorrow. Please come with a cheerful heart. We have to meet and just say thanks. It doesn't matter how many minutes we just stay here. Everybody can share a prayer, a blessing, a libation, or anything. But I think we have to get back into worship in the spirit of communing, in the spirit of libation, in the spirit of calling ourselves, in the spirit of protection, in the spirit of us not to derail and to be distracted from our purposes. So good night, and we see ourselves tomorrow.
You are watching the Pan-African Daily TV with Dr. Susan Tatah. The Africa we want: unity, consciousness, our culture, our spirituality, our history. One Africa for Africans worldwide. Motherland's calling its diaspora home. Join my voice. Join my team. Join my campaign. Campaign 21 #1 million subscribers on the Pan-African Daily TV YouTube. Be a volunteer. Apply now. Be the new Africa.